Just tell me what the joke is.
No.
I want to know.
Find out.
You took all this time to look up
You'll
dad
find
jokes,
out. You'll
and
find
you're
out.
laughing your ass off.
You'll
At
find
what
out.
point are you supposed to say it in the video?
I'm not the intro.
I'm supposed to. Well, I mean, you could say it right now. I mean, we're recording.
Is this the intro?
Sure.
But what does an older brother drive?
What?
A Nissan.
Get out of here. Stop. I've actually heard that one before. It's terrible.
It's fucking hilarious.
We're gonna have a segment of this show to be like, it's Hunter's dad joke of the day. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do at least one dad joke an episode.
Yeah. There you go.
I missed the first one. My bad, guys. Hey, my apologies. That's why I did two last of one. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever, Hunter. Hunter, I have an article
Austin?
today. No reaction video today. We have an article from Anime News Network again.
Again?
Because
Again?
that's, you know why? Because it's the network where you get anime news. And that's what we're here for, is to talk about anime news, right?
Wait, we're not here to talk about Power Rangers?
I mean, we can. See, my favorite was, I believe Dino Thunder was probably my favorite. No. It's like go into a whole rant about Power Rangers, and I know all of the names.
These are our Power Ranger crushes.
I sit there and I break down every Power Ranger and all of their names, and you're like, "What the fuck? I was just joking, dude." And then you look back, it comes back to me, and I have a helmet on, and I'm like, "Oh, you were joking?"
This isn't a joke. This is a lifestyle.
I'll have the Green Ranger helmet on, and be like, "Oh, you were joking? Oh, I was joking too. This is it's my brother's helmet."
I when I was over there, I saw the Green Ranger helmet, so go get it.
The Green Ranger was a badass, though. Yeah, he was back in the day.
Blue Ranger, baby.
In the original?
In all of them.
In all of them? Just because you like the color blue?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Because in the original,
I can't be basic and go red.
Yeah,
but I can't go basic and go red though.
Okay.
That's just too basic.
So speaking of, I guess, Americans taking things from Japan and making things, that's what Power Rangers is. They take footage from Japanese things, but this is a little different. So the article I have today is about a live-action adaptation that's in the works. Apparently, Beyblade is getting a live-action film produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, who is the guy that made Pirates of the Caribbean, National Treasure, Top Gun.
I'm actually really curious about how this is going to turn out.
I know. I'm curious about it too, because the entertainment news website Deadline revealed on Thursday. This is an older article, so this is old news, but I don't see anybody covering it, so I thought, hey, this is interesting enough. We'll talk about it. Deadline revealed on Thursday that Jerry Bruckheimer, Pirates of the Caribbean, National Treasure, Top Gun, as I said, and Paramount are producing a live-action movie based on Takara Tomies? Yeah, Takara Tomies' Beyblade franchise. Neil Widener and Gavin James are writing the script. I don't know who that is, but we can look them up in a second. American live-action anime films, live-action anime films in general, most of them are bad, but the American ones are really, they butchered Dragon Ball. They butchered Death Note really bad.
And of course, they just did that with the One Piece. Was it one? No, they haven't released the One Piece one yet.
No, they've announced that. Yeah,
they've announced One Piece.
They announced the One Piece cast.
But
I haven't
Cowboy
even seen.
Bebop.
Did you watch the Cowboy Bebop one?
No, I refuse to.
Yeah, see, I only saw the first episode. I didn't think the first episode was horrible, but I've seen clips of other episodes, and I'm like, oh, it gets bad.
I've only heard bad things about it.
Yeah.
And I just do not want to ruin Cowboy Bebop.
I thought that there was a little bit injected of trying to bring the style to it and a certain flavor to it, but I don't know if it fully fit as well.
Yeah.
It felt like a cheap imitation of the original, which is the problem. But the only one I can think of, American-wise, that was really good was Alita Battle Angel, which I'm assuming you haven't seen.
I've heard of it, and I think I've seen clips.
They have an OVA anime from the 90s for it, but I've read quite a bit of the manga, and and the movie was pretty good. So that one was really good. But other than that, I'm trying to think. American, they've got some really bad ones. Who knows if this movie is even going to be made? Here, I'm going to look up these these writers here in a second, but who knows this movie's gonna be made? There's been so many things. I think Evangelion was in the works at one point. I think there is a Bleach live action movie in Japan, but there was one in the works for the U.S. at some point. I think Naruto has been announced at another point. They have so many that have been in the works. Akira, that film was going to be a live action American film as well.
Yeah. Speaking of live action animes, did you see the Flying Mary's
The Going Mary?
The Going Mary, not Flying. Why did they say Flying Mary?
Mary is flying.
Mary does fly. But did you see the Going Mary's little sheep head for the live action?
I don't think so. I've just seen the cast
Look it
mostly,
up.
the cast stuff.
Look it up. It looks disturbing.
Is it? I'm going to look up these writers. Do you have any thoughts so far on a Beyblade live action movie, and if it can even be
I don't know if they can do it. I feel like it's just a Green Lantern 2.0. It's just going to be so much CGI that it might just end up... Like, if they can pull it off and actually make it look good, then, like, it has potential. I love Beyblade. It has potential. But I just don't think that it's something that we can pull off currently. Let's just hope they leave Bay Wheels alone.
I love how you say Bay Wheels.
I don't remember what it's called.
No, I know.
I think I watched like a few episodes.
I just think it's funny that you're like, leave it alone. That could be taken as Bay Wheels is so good that you should not touch it.
No. It's just hard
you can
to
touch
already
Beyblade,
make it.
but you leave your grimy hands off of my Bay Wheels.
I just don't want to watch it. That's my point.
No, I got you.
It was so bad. So bad.
So I'm assuming this guy, Neil Widener, I looked up him. He doesn't have many credits here. Yeah, okay. Untitled Beyblade, Paramount Picture. Our Man, I haven't heard of. Micro, I haven't heard of. Subdivision Colorado, I haven't heard of. So he hasn't done much. Oh, okay. Here we go. Writer. Now You See Me 3, unannounced. San Andreas 2, unannounced. These are movies that haven't even been made yet. Or I guess not unannounced. I say announced. Sorry. So it looks like these are movies that haven't even been made.
Yeah, if they were unannounced, I don't think.
Yeah,
we'd be
right.
seeing
I don't know
them
why I
on
was
that
saying
list,
it's unannounced if this movie's being made, but somehow IMDb knows. Interesting. But there's that one, and then the other guy. Let's see, Gavin James. Let's check this dude out. Okay. So Gavin James has done also. Oh my God, he's on the same credits pretty much, except for this Footsteps, whatever that is. So these people have no real credits behind their names. They just are thrown in there.
No big names.
And really, that's what happened with Dragon Ball Evolution. Is they brought in, I believe Ben Ramsey was his name, and they brought in this guy who didn't know Dragon Ball. He had very few credits, if I'm remembering correctly. And the dude was just thrown in there to write a script, and he's like, okay, whatever, and just wrote something. And I don't think, honestly, his original script is pretty different from the movie we got. But regardless, his script was still bad. But the thing is I don't understand getting these people that don't really know anything about properties or anything to just throw in there. Not saying these Hollywood writers know anything about Beyblade anyway, but it's just weird to me because this is, I don't think anybody's asking for I didn't even know Beyblade was still popular. I know the toys are still popular, but is the show even still popular? I know it's still on, but do kids even watch Beyblade nowadays?
I don't know if they watch it anymore. I think they just more so recognize it as being a toy rather than like an anime or just a show in general. Like I don't think they watch it anymore.
Yeah,
I loved watching it when I was younger.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I remember the original and then some other iterations of it. I don't see a push for it. Now, like, it made sense for them to do Pokemon. They did, like, Detective Pikachu, which is basically based off of the video game, not necessarily the anime, but it does have a lot of, like, pieces from the first movie, the Mewtwo film. This whole thing, it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for Beyblade. I just feel like they're trying so hard to, like, oh, we'll do this franchise and this franchise and this franchise. And like I said, most of them don't see the light of day, but the ones we have seen haven't been that great. Now,
yeah.
We could have another... honestly, the only one I can think of, now that I'm thinking about it, another one that was kind of decent was the Speed Racer film that was produced. Did you ever see that one?
I think I saw it when I was very little.
I can just see that being Beyblade, like the bright colors and crazy wackiness of it all.
I just don't know if they can pull it off. I really don't.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
so.
honestly,
it's just too much going on.
It's hard to think that they can pull off anything most of the time. But I'm just wondering next time if they're just going to be like, now there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Live action movie. And
I was just thinking, I'm like, man, what if they did a Yu-Gi-Oh! One? That'd be pretty dope, though.
Yeah, they're going to Yu-Gi-Oh! This thing.
Also, so I looked up the Going Merry, and I guess I saw a different picture when I saw it on my Facebook little timeline thing.
Oh, okay.
No, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Forget any hate we've said on this video. Just kidding.
I lied.
Just kidding. I was looking at a picture of the Flying Mary, not the Going Mary.
Don't.
It's my bad.
Don't believe anything I say. By the way, Austin, you're really awesome.
Thank you.
We have a great friendship.
Do we?
Yes.
Okay. I just met this guy like last week.
I found him in an alley.
Yeah. Now he won't leave. He's actually just in the room over. I have him in my cellar, actually.
He had a black trench coat. He opened it up and just said, "You want some anime?"
Yeah, he had a black trench coat and he said, "I'm from the year 2045," and I was like, "Oh, really?" It's crazy. No, and then he pulled out.
Did they make the Flying Mary yet in 20?
Yeah. Yeah. And then he pulled out some Beyblades, and we just went to town.
Let it rip!
But just remembering that, I just remembered the Speed Racer film. That was from the Wachowskis who did the Matrix films, and I think that was decent. I don't know. I saw it maybe once, maybe twice. I don't know.
I don't remember too much of it to really even have.
I remember it being cool.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I remember it being cool to look at. That's I don't know if it was anything. I think it was like way more intense than the cartoon or the anime was ever. But I don't know. Whatever. But I don't think that this can be pulled off. I don't see a
future in it. It's gonna be those ones where a lot of people get excited because they love Beyblade. They've been watching it forever. They had the toys. I had a pretty big collection of Beyblade toys. They were awesome. I take them to school. I take my arena to school. It was fun. I don't think they can pull it off.
You still keep them under your pillow every night. You just have Beyblades.
I actually lost them, and I'm very upset at that fact.
See, every time I just open the door, whenever you come over, I open the door, and I'm like, "Hey, Hunter," and you're like, "Let it rip!" And then they like fly one at me every time. I'm like, "Bro, chill out."
So you stole them. You're saying you stole them so that wouldn't happen anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. I had to put them up. I'm like, "You'll get this back at the end of the school year." So in the article, it says that it's from Jerry Bruckheimer. So he's like you said, he's the producer of like the National Treasure and Pirates of the Caribbean. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like
the only person who has credits that we've talked about so far.
Right. They have to attach a big name to it, and I don't know. Sometimes in like Alita Battle Angel. The producer was James Cameron, and he actually produced, like, he wanted that movie to be made because he's a fan of that franchise. So that's why I think that movie turned out better. When it comes to this, though, I don't know. I can't see Jerry Bruckheimer being like, "Dude, I'm such a big Beyblade fan, dude."
Nah.
But he did. What if he did it like National Treasure and he actually got Nicolas Cage in Beyblade? Think about this for a second. I see potential.
That would be very disturbing.
The man will sign on to any movie. Just think about it.
He really will. A payday is a payday to him.
Pretty much, yeah. And he said that he's almost gone bankrupt several times because he doesn't know how to spend his money properly. So he'll be like, still living off that Beyblade money, and he's over there, I mean, I'm sure this is going to make a ton of money if it gets made. But no. Can you imagine Nicolas Cage just being like, "Oh, let it rip, I'm Nicolas Cage." He's just like, he like loses his mind because he always does that. He always starts off, he's like, "Yeah, hey guys, how's it going?" And then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, damn!" He's like screaming and stuff. That would be amazing. Or with the Pirates of the Caribbean attachment, you could get Johnny Depp.
That would be dope.
That's it.
Don't
have any of them be kids. They're all grown-ups playing Beyblade.
They're all grown-ass men. You just got Johnny Depp. No. It's kids against grown-ass men. You just have Johnny Depp whooping some 12-year-old's ass in Beyblade.
Yes, I like what you're saying there.
Let it rip!
You're speaking my language.
Throws a rock at the kid.
You're speaking my language. Right here, it actually says on this article, it says the first Beyblade Burst anime premiered in 2016 in Japan, but Beyblade Burst God second season. I don't know. So it looks like this show is still. I mean, this says 2017 though. Oh, right here.
It says it looks like it's still going
Burst
on. Pretty
Sparking in April 2020, and then the show began airing on Disney XD in February of 2021. So it's still.
So it looks like it's still around,
going.
but
no Bay Wheels in sight, which is good. They had Beyblade Burst GT. I wonder if that is. It's like Dragon Ball GT, but it's so weird. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything of it since maybe like Metal Fusion, which has been a long time. And then
dude, I haven't heard about it in God knows how long.
And then Bay Wheels, I've only seen the toys of, and I was like, what the fuck is Bay Wheels?
They made toys of that?
I believe so.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
So. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty
terrifying.
sure I saw them.
That's terrifying.
But yeah, so we'll see how this goes. But honestly, it's probably just going to be another mishandled franchise. Honestly, it based on all these sequels that we haven't heard of, who knows if they're not mishandling their own franchise? So,
yeah. Hey, we'll Bakugan's
see.
Next.
But Jerry Bruckheimer, if you're listening out there, we want every anime you can think of to be. We want a Bakugan anime. If you're out there, if you're listening, I want Bakugan Battle Brawlers. That's what I want. Nothing else. I will settle for no less. Jerry Bruckheimer. And I can't wait for the
Damn it, Jerry.
I can't wait for the next National Treasure film for them to be searching for. They find Beyblades.
There's just a random Beyblade.
There's like there's a drawer of
no,
Beyblades.
it's an abandoned Beyblade arena.
It's a drawer of Beyblades in the presidential office. There's just Beyblades, and they're like, oh, the president. You see like Joe Biden playing Beyblades.
Instead of the Diet Coke button that Trump had, it's a Beyblade button, and the rug just pulls away, and there's a huge arena.
Yeah, I like that. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's gonna be the next presidential debate. Is they're gonna pull out Beyblades?
No, did you not know that's how the presidents are nominated, man?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Like
you
can talk, but can you play the game? That's the real question.
Can you let it rip?
Can you
better than the last guy?
Yeah. Let it rip. All right. So that
for the fate of America.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I have to say about it. Anything to add to that one?
We need to start preparing for our 2024 battle with Biden.
Preparing for the Beyblade apocalypse. That's what we need to prepare for. The Beyblade apocalypse is coming, guys.
Do you think our Beyblades can beat Biden's Beyblade? Because remember, we said we were gonna run.
You know, I think we can. I think we can figure this out. We'll start practicing actually right after the recording. Just come over, and then we'll just start practicing Beyblades. We'll get all the neighborhood kids around. It'll be fun. It'll be good. Don't worry about it. Used to get those.
You're gonna get ran out of the neighborhood when all the kids go crying to their parents.
Pretty much.
Mom, this weird grown ass man just started cussing me out after we were playing with some Beyblades. I think he was really mad I beat him.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so that's that, and yeah, if you want to leave a comment down below about this whole thing, what you think of this, what anime movie would you actually want to see, if any? Honestly, I don't want to see anime live action movies unless there are people behind it that actually know the material. And Beyblade's kind of a weird one because it's kind of a weird one.
Let us know if you want us to rank some live action anime movies.
That would be fun. Maybe a tier list or something. That would be cool.
Yeah.
We could do that actually.
All of them are. What was the lowest? S tier? No, S tier's good, right?
No,
what's the bottom?
F tier maybe.
F tier. Everything's an F tier. That's the video.
Perfect.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah. See you guys later. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and we will see you next time.